Avast me, matey.
Pixelated Geek, Tier 2 RetroVution. 84 months strong.
Hoi hoi, ladies and gentlemen, how the devil are you? I hope you're very, very well.
Hello.
How are we? Thank you very much for being here. Hello, Styly. Scott Vulcan here before the stream even began. Styly with your slightly strong cold brew. You can see all of the colours of the rainbow and more besides. Strider, what up? Go Warazan, it's lovely to see you. By Lawson, you fucking beauty. Pixie, holy shit, with the tier 2. 3 months in advance. 84 fucking months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, By Lawson and Styly, for bringing the hype for said subscription. M. Young, welcome, welcome. Wolf, hi. Pillar Pala as well. Look at all you lovely folks. Thank you very much for being here this early in the day. It is almost 1 in the UK. And I was hoping to get live around 12. I'm still not feeling fully better. I'm not going to lie. I woke up this morning feeling quite bilious. In fact, more than quite bilious, I felt very bilious. I'm not nauseous. Just to clarify the difference between bilious and nauseous in terms of the way that I'm feeling and the way that I'm trying to describe it. Nauseous, I don't know, is a feeling from like the pit of my stomach where it's like, oh my God, this has to get out of you. Whereas bilious for me is just like something at the back of your throat, which feels like it's kind of rised up beyond a level, or it's kind of crept to where it shouldn't. Does that make sense to anyone else? I felt bilious, but not nauseous. Stanley, you will say you don't rate the Tesco Finest Ground Coffee too highly normally. You get the Brazilian blend, strength 4, as a cheap backup to your usual pricey Bewley's blends. It's okay, but it does make for a pretty tasty cold brew. Nice. Strider, thank you very much for being over on the YouTube side of things. It's early in the UK, but also time for a good live stream. Thank you, dude. Shade, hello, good afternoon. Dogs, good afternoon as well. Styly, slightly. This one came out in obsidian in colour. You could stab a White Walker with it. I think I am improving, yes. Improving for sure. We can rule out pregnancy. Oh, I don't know. I should go pee on some sticks. You thought bilious was full of gas. I thought bilious was like from... I mean, in my mind, it's from the word bile. But bile, bilious? But I don't know. I am not going to be gatekeeping the term bilious. If it means gassy for you, then you go nuts. I think it makes you... I would say it makes you feel more burpy. But also, you know, I think over the years, historically, bile has been... It wasn't bile... Oh, God, what was it called? It was one of the 4... I want to say afflictions, but that's not the word. You could have, like, black bile or blue bile, and you had to, like, keep your bile in balance. So I think the word bile... Humours! Is that the one? Affected by or associated with nausea? Oh, well, there you go. For me, I was trying to use something that wasn't nauseous. And or liver/bile troubles, extremely irritable or bad temper, or sickeningly unpleasant in appearance. That's me! Of or pertaining to something containing or consisting of bile. Yeah. Beowulf, hello. My humours are not yet back in order, but they're getting that way. I'm not quite back to my fighting fit self, I'm afraid. But I am closer. I'm closer than I was. Blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. Not blue bile, then, apparently. Maybe I was thinking of nubile. Oh, I wish I was nubile. My hairs show. Without trying to kink shame me. My hairs show. My hairs show without trying to kink shame me. This sounds, I'm not gonna lie, like a cryptic crossword puzzle. Your hairs show, comma, without trying to kink shame you. If this was a... Your hair seems a bit more strandy. Wolf, have a lovely snooze. Your hairs show... Oh, wow, that's a whole extra bit of the sentence. Now I more understand, Beowulf. Your hairs show that you're not back to order. I don't know what that's got to do with kink shaming. I feel like you've copy-pasted that from some other sentence. I feel like maybe some sort of The Fly effect has happened with your sentence there, and a Jeff Goldblum-esque accident has happened, and half of your sentence made sense, and half of the sentence made sense as well. But when put together, none of them pertained to the other part because it was just 50% one, 50% the other, and that leaves you with a load of confusion. Anyway, so going back to what the sentence should be, your hair shows that I'm not back in order. Well, my hair shows that I haven't long been out of the shower. To be fair. I'm going to put it down to the heat wave. We can put everything down to the fucking heat wave. Also, I have, again, this is because of the heat wave, but I have put my hair in a very low ponytail. I'm sort of doing a Guybrush Threepwood with my hair today. Also, Beowulf, you speak more languages than me. So, who am I to sit here being like, boo, boo your use of English? Well, I can't even fucking get it right most of the time, and I am English. Our forecast for Saturday was raised. I think it's now forecast to be the hottest or second hottest June day for your city. 38. No. No. I can't deal with that. Can you take that back, please? What a good time to have a burning emote. To get that to say Manchester scale, you should deduct like 3. But doesn't it like heat up in the cities? I thought it was always hotter in the cities. Is it not? Oh, I thought I there you go. Shows what I know. You mean by what people and the buildings and stuff are used to? Gotcha. Ah, right, yeah. I mean, the UK is just not used to this sort of fucking heat at all. It's ridiculous. 155 stream watch streak, Strider. Thank you so much, dude. Leipzigers are used to a little bit warmer than Mancunians, for instance. Gotcha. Yeah. Used to it, and also probably have a little bit more of the infrastructure. What in the Jesus is going on over here, Bylawson? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'd quite like to be where that 18 is. Or the 21. Actually, you know what? I want to be where that 21 is, right on the tip. I just want to be right on the tip. Because 21's a nice temperature, and it looks like that's right next to the sea. And you guys know how much I like the sea. How many languages do I speak? 1 and a quarter. Not even a quarter. 1 and a sixth. Ich spreche nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Our forecast has been updated to 30 degrees C, 33, 32, 31 for today and Friday. BGH, Raymondo. You're right, Squire. How are you doing? 40 degrees C, Beowulf. No, that's stupid. Don't be stupid. Doing good. It's hot. I can agree with that one, dude. We're going to be doing the Case of the Golden Idol today, and I would like to complete the Lemurian vampire. I don't know how likely that is, because I'm not going to lie. First, I have to figure out the case that we're currently on, and then I have to figure out the next case. Which technically is sorry, hiccups. Bile. Is technically the last one. But yeah, well, I think so. I'm assuming there's nothing more to the right here. There wasn't any. The last one was 3. Shade, the current weather going on in France and now UK. You were camping in France. In it from Wednesday until yesterday. Traveling back yesterday in 40 degrees C temperatures was thoroughly unpleasant. Though today is so cold you can actually wear clothes without sweating. Only boxer shorts. Still. Hey, you're painting a hell of a picture. So, we have 3 days. Day, I don't know, -7. That sounds about right. No, day -3? I don't know. Day -1 and the day of the murder. We have a village inside of the Monkey Paw Island. We have a ruling council of 4 members, one of which is the guardian of males, one of which is the guardian of females, one of which is the guardian of agriculture, and one of which is the guardian of children. They all have mottos. We have this prick, Tissa Gamini, who, before the start of this happened, a guardian was killed. Sutul was the guardian of the tribe, and he was killed by the golden idol, wielded by the Dweller. Nero, welcome back, dude. It's lovely to have you. Welcome. I'm feeling a little bit better, but not as much as I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie. We have literally just started the puzzling. I didn't manage to finish this chapter yesterday. I'm really hoping that us going away, having a sleep, and coming back, suddenly it all makes sense to me. That's why you love Fresh Time. I'm right. So yeah, he steps forwards and becomes the new Sentinel. The Sentinel, everybody has a job on the island, and the Sentinel's job is to basically do nothing until such time as he is called upon to defend the tribe from the Dweller. This fella convinces Tissa Gamini. So, I'm explaining this for those that may not have seen where we're at, but I'm also explaining it for myself to try and get my head around what the bloody hell happened. Because that's what this game is. It's a deduction game, and we're trying to deduce what happened. This fella here convinces Tissa Gamini that it's a good idea the next time that he is called upon to defend the village against the Tower Dweller, to, go scorched earth on that motherfucker. I will not just banish it, but crush it once and for all. The Tower Dweller, we don't really know who or what it is. We just know that who or what it is holds the Golden Idol. The Golden Idol is this device where you can put different symbols in different orders to make it do things. And it will always switch between opposites. So right now it is set to... Oh god, let me try and remember. Well, it has just been used to decrease That's what that symbol means. Matter, that's what that symbol means. Youth. AKA, it's just been used to make someone older. Or maybe not just, but the last time it was used to make someone older. Well, to be fair, we can probably say it's just been used to do that because the intro to this one was them literally embalming and putting the last Guardian in his urn. So anyway, Gamini agrees, or is convinced, to agree to the fact that the next time that the Dweller appears, he's gonna take it out somehow. This guy's into it. We must strike and bring down the monster at last. This lass is against it. This lass is against it. I have a bad feeling about this. My heart says that we should preserve our ancient practice. She is the guardian of children who has the motto, always preserve the ancient practice. My heart tells me that we should preserve our ancient practice. So she's like staunchly against it. This lass doesn't seem staunchly against it. It's just that she seems like she always votes against this guy. I don't know, there's sexual tension there or something. And then this guy's like, all right, we'll give it a go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't matter because we get rid of this prick and nobody really likes him. Because he hasn't been pulling his weight in the town anyway. I'm pretty sure that's true. Over here we have Jianji, the warrior, who is currently trying to make moves on Sahelia. There are also these promise cubes? I'm gonna call them promise cubes. Where if, say, this guy, Jianji, was gonna promise this lass, I will make you some delicious cheese on toast. I promise I'm gonna make you some cheese on toast. Well, then he would split his promise cube in half and give half of it to her. So that all the time that she has that cube, or that half of the cube, the promise has gone unfulfilled. Wait, or is it the other way around? Oh, God damn, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it is that way around. So this lass made a promise to him. Oh, shit. Kulasterna became indebted to Gamini. That's this dude. So she promised something to him. Jimmy, oh my God, 6 months in advance, you've been a legend. Thank you for the 40
Another
months
Jimmy,
total,
thanks
dude.
for sticking with us. 40 months and counting. Cheese on toast.
You absolute legend. Thank you for the 6 months in advance. Can I get a little bit of hype for another Jimmy? Gapeg, all-time hottest day, June for us so far was 38.4 in 2019. Second is 36.7, same year. Though 5 of the top 10 are over 50 years ago. Is it looking like it's going to break records again? I mean, it feels like it at the minute. It really fucking feels like it. Woo! It's nice in here. I got my AC on. Weirdly enough, I woke up this morning and it was raining. It was raining and it was boiling hot. Like, the ground's actually quite nice out there. But the air isn't. The ground has had a nice load of rainfall in it. Cooled it down lovely. However, for some reason the sky is angry. Oh god, yeah. Real hot and humid now. Repurpose the laptop stand, 5 fans and a base, and you got it angled on the ground at your legs. That's genius. Oh, I like that, Styly. Hell yeah. Huh. Oh, now that is very smart. I actually have one of those myself, and I've been meaning to fix my footstool. My chunky legs will probably bend it though. Moist towel around the neck. Just don't make it too cold when you start. You don't want to put yourself into shock. I love a good cold shock myself. Look after yourselves though. We like it moist, not wet. Hey, you know, you do you. You also MacGyvered a USB fan from the spare PC fan, which is attached to your mic stand now and pointing at your face. Beauty. You love to see it. Necessity is the mother of all invention. Now these are burial urns. And we found out that somebody stole old bones. The night immediately before the murder, someone managed to steal the bones of an ancient sentinel. So these are sentinels. That's sentinel number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6. Wait, is it 6? I don't know. Anyway, they count in a base 12 system. We figured that out. So this is 12 and 1, and this is 12 and 2. Oh, it's behind me. It's just there. Basically. Oh, God. 12 looks like an unopened letter. And then 12 and 1, the point goes next to it. So yeah, somebody has stolen bones the night before the murder. Also, we've got this. Somebody has poked a load of buttons, gained access through what looks like a secret door onto a writing pad that seems to write things in the town square. And what that person wrote is, "Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left." Now, I say she because we have here this lass who has the string of symbols that have been pushed. I mean, they're not around her neck. It's a necklace, but they're not around her neck. So they could be secreted somewhere on her body as a reminder as to what the key code is. No one else has this. So she's the one who has the motto Always preserve the ancient practice. She also says, my heart says we should preserve our ancient practice. She has the ability to get in this room. Those are the 5 symbols. The ones with the like smudges next to them are the 5 symbols used to gain entry, we can assume. And they're the same 5 symbols on the necklace that isn't around her neck. So if she got in here and she wrote, "Dare not try, Sentinel, I will peel your flesh until only bones are left." Maybe she is... If her whole point is she wants the ancient orders, the ancient practices to be upheld, maybe she's just in league with whoever is in the tower. What is the ancient practice? Hold on, we need to go back to the previous panel for this one. Brute banishes Lemurian ancestors. Dweller emerges from tower. Sentinel discovers community protection. Kenzo! It's that new number that people really love.
67 months strong. 6'7". Art.
Hot! Is that OT or hot? Are you hot? I'm hot. I'm not actually too hot right now. I am slightly in pain. Iluana crawls in like a sloth because it's so hot she doesn't want to make any rash movements. Ahoy hoy. Can I get some ahoy hoys for Iluana? Can I get some hype for Kenzo? Thank you so fucking much, dude. Oh, look. Here's an extra camera. I poked the wrong button. Good job I didn't have my dick out. Which, you know, I often do. Thank you, Kenzo. Thank you for supporting what we're doing here. Appreciate it. Is it me, or is chat as hot as the UK weather? You damned right. Probably as sweaty as well. Hi, Rain. Hi, Iluana. Thank you very much, Kenzo. Go do what you gotta do, Kenzo. So, here's the weird thing. The old tradition is that the Sentinel is held at bay by... Sorry, the Dweller is held at bay by the Sentinel. But the issue is that that's just changed because somebody is now using the idol and killed the last Sentinel. And there's no way to say that all of the previous Sentinels, like any number of these, because it could have died of old age, it doesn't mean that all of these died from fighting the Dweller. Love is too hot. Make it ice cubes or fans, please. Okay. But it does really seem like the finger of blame is pointing at you, who is Lavumata. And I think Lavumata wanted to preserve the ancient... No. Wait. No, ancient is a thing, isn't it? Yes, ancient over here. The ancient practice. Yes, you're saying this is wrong. So let's... I'm saying that this is right. Open a few more windows, Styly, go on. Oh man, I fucking love Dr. Brain. Castle of Dr. Brain is going to be a series that we're doing here at some point. That's the issue, Cat Pig. Here in the UK, our buildings, very few of them are built to be able to like withstand extreme heat. Or if they were, they're so bloody old that they're all decaying now. And any of that has stopped now. Flatmate of yours from Sheffield had a hole in the wall where the men could see it all. These weren't poor people. Oh god, yeah. I mean, you look at some people that live in like actual castles. They have a real hard time because turns out upkeeping a castle, that's difficult. Afterwards. So I'm saying Lavumata wanted to preserve the ancient practice and so accessed the Sentinel's Lodge using a basket. But here's the issue. It was supposed to be you. It was supposed to be... but is that why Sahilia-Een became indebted to Lavumata? So, Kulasterna was supposed to deliver Sahilia, okay, in a basket. Loads of gifts were going to the Sentinel. And in a basket, there was hidden a person. And the person that was supposed to be hidden is Kulasterna. No. Who am I talking about? No. Sahilia-Een. The blonde lass. But does it... Who's indebted to who here? Sahilia-Een became indebted to Lavumata. So, hold on. No, it's a debt cube, really, isn't it? It's not a promise cube. It's a debt cube. It's basically saying, I'll do something for you, but in future you need to do something for me, and I won't give you back half of your cube until you've done something for me. Here where you live, we aren't allowed to have an AC unit, as this often requires a mounted unit outside, which isn't allowed due to noise and regulations. Oh yeah, I do have an AC unit, but I don't have an outside AC unit. It's just it's a little floor AC unit that I put, well, it's supposed to be on the floor, but I put it up next to the window. Oh god, I understand the irony of being like, well, I mean, it takes energy to run an AC, and that energy ain't coming from anywhere else. I mean, you'd hope that you might be able to stick the AC specifically on a circuit that is solar-powered. That'd be great. Because then you could have AC running off of the heat that is causing the issue in the first place. Electricity is getting greener, or it was, until AA decided to soak up all of the electricity for people's useless endeavors. Not useless. Some of them are not useless. Anyway, let's not go into it! My stomach is already painful enough without belly aching about AI. If you use AI, I still love you. It's fine. You have an air cooler. Better than a fan. What? Okay. Here's a question. What is an air cooler if not an AC? I don't really know the difference. Tell me more. Pepper! Ahoy hoy. Can I get some ahoy hoys? Or Pepper? Anyway, so, what I was saying was these cubes aren't promise cubes. They are debt cubes. So, this dude has done something for her. Or I guess has promised to do something for her. Maybe that's where I'm getting confused. And therefore he is indebted. No. She is indebted to him and has given him half of her cube. Maybe not. Maybe this is completely opposite. Maybe this is outside of the sphere of this particular scene, and maybe it's just something else entirely. Maybe he cleaned her drains, which is unlikely because this guy's a prick. Maybe he gave her a night of wild, passionate love at her behest. Sucks air in, passes it through a cooler, and spits it out. If I'm completely honest, I don't know the technical terms that make an AC an AC. I would have thought that is technically the the dictionary definition of an AC. The air is being conditioned by passing it through a cooler. I don't know that. I literally don't know. But, well, it's not saying that it's not a size thing, though, Catpig, is it? It's not saying air condition a specific size of air. So, air cooler just cools the air that it is about to hit you. Often use different words for different sizes. Car and truck, shed, castle. Air conditioners have BTU ratings, which express the amount of cooling they can do. So basically, it's a mini AC.
Check out my bones.
Like a shed is a tiny castle. Or a car is a very small truck. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. Hello, Nilk. It is an AC, not for an entire room, but for a column of air that is getting pointed directly at you. You have a very stoned cat. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Guardian. Good to see you. Ahoy, hoy. Okay, cool. So, rather than saying that you are inside of an air-conditioned room, you have a little column of air-conditioned air coming your way. That makes sense. once you turn it off, everything will heat back up very quickly. Pat, the current ones. I don't know what ones we're talking about here. Some air coolers also filter. Guardian, you're going straight into lurkies. Fair enough, dude. Yeah, to be fair, this conversation is probably very alien to you, Guardian, as it's well, you're going into lurk, so you don't have to chat, but it's winter where you are, right? It's a very hydrated cat. Tauno was at the vet today. Something's wrong. No idea what. He got fluids and blood was drawn for tests. Nothing overall alarming was found other than him being a bit frail. Checking out a demo. Go. Enjoy, dude. Let us know how it goes. And what it is. TCAC. Mwah. That's a funny. DCAC rather than ACDC, which is, oh, that's a funny. Right. Akadaka, as they say in Australia. I am either saying these bones... Well, okay. Did the fella have missing teeth? No. I mean, to be fair, it looks like his head's a lot bigger, so it could be a totally different... We can't see his feet. But the thing is, here's the issue. I have a sneaking suspicion that there is something about the bones that were stolen from this pot being used here to make this prophecy. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left. Making that prophecy true. $80 stream watch streak. Thank you, Guardian. It's called Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator, and you're enjoying it so far. Might be adding it to the wish list. Nice. Oh, wait. Okay, here's a fucking thing. Here's a thing. Pepper, thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. Look at you streaking. Yes, the crown is on his head. And yes, the crown is still on his head. But you know what? If these were his bones, and his matter had suddenly become a lot older, agreed. All of his bones might still be remaining, and maybe a tooth fell out, and maybe this is still him. However, his crown's on. Why is his ring not on? Why does this skeleton have the crown and not the ring? And why is the ring in the lake? Look what I caught. This snapperfish had a shiny in its mouth. Dab, you beauty, welcome in. So, wait. Thoughts are happening. They're taking a little bit longer to form than usual. And even then, there is usually a grinding noise. Aqua Ace, welcome! You've caught me in an awkward time because I'm trying to think. And let's face it, that can go one of two ways. It's already quite hot here in the UK, so I might spontaneously combust. So, he could have been thrown out of the window and into the lake, and we know that these motherfuckers eat flesh. We know that because in this day, in this room, we saw this message that says, Red Snapper, vicious flesh eater, will tear anything apart in minutes. It is a flesh eater. It will eat flesh. It will not eat coins. So, not coins, rings. So, our assailant, our murderer, snuck into the room in a basket. In a bag, in a basket. Either that or they were just in the basket and then the bag had the skeleton in it. They had a skeleton with them. They got out of the basket. Our victim had been sedated via the medium of drugged honey. They used the golden idol to make him older? Wait, no. No, they don't need... They don't know about the fucking golden idol, do they? Oh my god, it's got nothing to do with the golden idol. She just pushed his ass out the fucking window. That's why there's no change between this and this, because it hasn't been used. She didn't sneak in with a skeleton and the golden idol. She just snuck in with a skeleton. He was sedated. She pushes him out the window. No, she takes his crown off first. Does not remember to take the ring off, takes the crown off, pushes him out of the window, he falls into the water, the snappers eat, well, she probably strips him first because the clothes as well. The snappers eat the shit. Why then is this fucking rat here? Did the rat try and eat? Wait. Hold on. What if, wait, what if the rat just had some of the stuff that was on the floor? The rat was just like, oh, some tasty honey. Lapped at it and is now sedated as well. Yes, which means that it has literally nothing to do with the fucking golden idol. Aqua Ace, how was your stream? How was Final Fantasy VI? Could just be a drunk rat, yeah. I mean, it could have had both. It could have had some of the wine and some of the honey. The wine has a mild sedative effect, and the honey has a, well, poisoned sedative effect. He's eaten some of the fish. Yeah. Okay, but then what? So I'm saying it's you. You took the place of you. Which is why she is now indebted to her. You snuck in the basket with a bag of skeleton. Not multiple skeletons, just a bag of skeleton. I would say a bag of bones, but it's a very specific set of bones, a skeleton. Living off wine and honey. If she hadn't killed the sentinel, his hangover would have. How did she get out? She couldn't have climbed out of the window. Because then she would have fallen in the water and got eaten by the snappers as well. So did she just hide herself back in here? Calico, she boogied on down, down, down. Killed Tsukamini afterwards. The murderer. Returned to a basket? That would be the basket, I think. In the next morning, the villagers found a skeleton of the dead. I mean, technically they found the skeleton of the dead ancient sentinel. And became really afraid of the tower dweller. This could be it. Oh! I did it! It was the fish. It was the fish and the ring all along. Wait, that didn't say boogied, did it? Was it supposed to be boogied? I feel like my dyslexia did that thing where I just got it right. The issue with that, you have to retrain your muscle memory for the autofill. What is the old wait. In Jimmy! Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the support.
Another Jimmy cheered. X100.
Cheers, dude. Thank you for the hype, folks. Lavumata promised Sahilia that she would hide in the basket and speak to the prince at night and convince him to leave Sahilia alone. Oh. Well, I didn't quite get that. I thought... Okay, right. Yeah, no, I may have jumped a little bit beyond that bit. Instead, Lavu killed the sedated prince, threw his body in the lake for the fish to eat. I got that. Fraslo is Fraslov, but also Fraslook comes first now. You just you got a song in your head, that's fair. Delica, that's fair. How are you doing? She placed the stolen skeleton in his bed and hid in the basket again. Once the body was found and more incredulous villagers arrived on the scene, she climbed out and joined everyone. Which leads us to the final one. Cat Pig, girlfriend's in Scotland. She's forecast the exact half of your temperature for Saturday. A chilly 19. 19 ain't chilly. 19's lovely. Your actions endangered our communes, Weary. I'm sorry, but we have to isolate you. In the butter chamber. Okay. Zubiri? I guess Zubiri was the one that, like, called the vote on trying to kill the Dweller? Golden Idol Mysteries, the Lemurian Vampire. The less than amicable departure of two explorers. Ooh-wee. Okay, are we on a 3-day bender again? No, we're on a 2-day bender this time. Different angle of the same village. You call your stomach the butter chamber. Spiteful Frog, good to see ya. Productive day. Got an extra large suitcase full of clothes to donate tomorrow. Lash. So, there's a chamber here. And we can go deep, deep, deep down into the chamber. This is where we began. We can go back up. Or we can go back down. Looks like someone's been taking a bite out of these delicious crystallized mango pillars. A damaged stone pillar. I got it wrong. It's made out of stone. Okay. Stone pillar. Some people... This is strange. A destroyed stone bridge. Ha! It works. It is amazing. Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we are leaving. Now that's some rock candy right there. A bag filled with golden coins and gems. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley. But Albie over here. Has rights to 2/3 of the valuables. Actually, no, I think we've already seen this one, right? Remember the 5th of January. This is just decreased matter. Yeah? It's got a surgical kit, a loaded pistol, bag of gems. Oberon, what the blazes is going on here? You have more powers than mind reading. Bags filled with gold coins and gems. Both parties agree to these terms. Albert Cloudsley, Oberon Geller. Yada 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 yada. So this is happening directly before the beginning of the very first game. A pipe, tobacco pouch. Zubiri, he would have killed me if it were not for you. I will be forever in your debt. I may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. Oh, of course, because he's the dude, he knows it, he understands it, being the Lemurian prince. Well, someone is indebted to him. I don't know, it seems weird that that would have happened right away. Oh, maybe she's just done it. I am forever in your debt, and then she gives it to him right away. But that means that she's indebted to 2 people because she doesn't have a cube anymore. How dare you lay your hands on one of us? I will find you. I will kill you. And take back what you stole. That's not English, but okay. He has a particular set of skills. And they're non-English. I mean, he's from Monkey Paw Island, so I think we can let him off on that one. He's an angry boy. He's got an angry jumper. Woman. Hi. Get back. They may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that nobody was hurt. We'll deal with Lavu later. No, stop him. You have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with them. We could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector. What the fuck is this? Someone's got a mechanical arm by the looks of things. That's what I'm seeing here. Gela, you have no honor. We saved your life. This is how you repay us. May those stolen riches be the ruin of you. Stone spear, wooden cube. I like this indebtment cube system. Right, so somebody's got Zubiri out of his butter cave. Well, I think we understand who was at the controls of the Golden Idol now. It was some sort of mechanical Turk. Nagana Bringad Bolbazor. Tegana Bringad Bolbazor. Nagana Bringad Bolbazor. Tegana Bringad Bolbazor. Bye prom, Tagana Tresno. Oh yeah, it's the bye prom, everybody. You never know who you're going to be walking home with. Bring back Bulbasaur! It's second only to the Polyprom. No, the Panprom. Panprom. Get them all mixed up in my head. Okay, same buttons, same door. Woof. Oh, well, I think I'm a little bit ahead of the curve on this one because we've already figured out the counting system, but it looks like we now know the words. The Omniprom, one prom to rule them all. Hythorn. For bigger numbers, just multiply Bazaar. For example, Bib Bazaar is 24. Say it with me now, everybody. Bib Bazaar is 24. Bib Bazaar is 24. Who's at the door? It's Bib Bazaar. Bulbasaur is 24. Honestly, probably about it. Wouldn't surprise me by this point. Essential verbs, Nagana is take. Tegana is give. Tresno? I don't know, it sounds like some sort of restaurant? Tresno is tool. Nip is self. Prom is stop. Terry, gonna stand on an egg, is destroy. Or you don't want a nip slip, because that's just slipping over. You've just fallen over if you've nip slipped. Nip being self. Horror is heat. Gad, egad, my lords, is lifespan. Apol is mind. And Bryn is matter. What's the matter? Bryn. No. What's the matter with you? I have discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. You don't nip slip, frog. You cut holes in your shirts and put them on display full time. Nice. Yeah, that's right. I hope you, every now and again, just to fool people, take a full color picture of a female nipple and just kind of slide it in behind your shirt. See if anyone notices, because that, that's illegal. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. That's how people get banned! Does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. Okay, there's an age of consent here when it comes to being killed. I do not consent to being killed. Okay, hold on. I think I need to read that again, because that's quite confusing. I've discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. They've got age verification on this, yeah. Challenge 25. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. Ah, the automaton. It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. Teg. That's fair. I'll take one heat, please. That's basically what I've got. Yeah, I've got a universal transfer device in my room right now. Frog, you make custom prosthetics for mastectomy patients. You could just grab a couple of those rejects, duct tape them on. Extra points for being different sizes. I love this idea. We need to make it happen. Okay, I'm going straight back over here. Oh, wait. We got the golden idol back again. Guess what? The golden idol's still here in this game about the golden idol. But that's fun. Now, you know what I was going to do? I was going to go over here. And we're going to read the ticker tape. Because apparently there's a freaking ticker tape that comes out of the middle of here. Now, would someone care to be very, very generous, a subscriber to this channel who has access to the live chat channel? Would you like to be very, very generous? And screen snip this. I'll get my hand out of the way, but screen snip this into the live chat section of the Discord. I feel like that's going to make things a lot easier. I'm going to have to write things down less. Teg, thank you very much. You've used that delightful gifted sub to great use. I mean, unfortunately, you've managed to get a weird, disgusting blob in the corner of the picture, but hey, I can't ask for everything. Nagana Bringad Bulbasaur. So, that is Nagana is take. That disgusting blob, as you put it, is the reason you come to this stream. Thank you very much. Alright, I'll let you off. Full boobs, nipples and all. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so. Nagana. Is take. Bryn is a number, I think. No, it's not. Matter. Take. Matter. Gad. Lifespan. Oh, for fuck's sake. I put that around the wrong way. Gad. Gads, my lord. Take matter, lifespan. Bol Bazaar. Bol is 3. Bazaar is 12. But what we found out is if Bazaar is afterwards, then it times it. It is times. For bigger numbers, just multiply Bazaar. For example, Bib Bazaar is 24. Somebody's at the door. It's Bib Bazaar who's 24. As we found out recently. But obviously Bib Bazaar is 24 because Bib is 2, Bazaar is 12, and it's times table, so this one would be, in fact, 36. Because Bol Bazaar is basically 3 times 12. Take matter lifespan 36. And then Tagana is give. Ah, 3 nipple tattoos. That's awesome. So the way I'm seeing this is this is just, it goes back and forth. Taking 36 years, giving 36 years. Taking 36 years, giving 36 years. Taking, giving. So the Sentinel will have like an average lifespan. Although in theory, if there was a 36-year period where there was no instances of the Tower Dweller turning up, there is a chance that the Tower Dweller takes 36 years from him. And then they get to live 36 extra years more youthful. So yeah, it wouldn't be every time that's a kill, but it would be a good chance of killing them. Now we have buy prom. Buy being 1. Prom being stop. The one stop! Okay, they're affiliated with a corner shop, apparently. One stop. One stop. One stop. It's translated as, there was an old man with a beard who said, it is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Tegana Tresno. Give Fresno? Oh, give tool. There we go. Tegana Tresno. Give tool. Nagana Bryn Gad Bulbasaur. Take matter lifespan 3 times 12. Tegana Bryn Gad Bulbasaur. Give matter lifespan 3 times 12. Trent Reznor featuring Tool. Biprom, Biprom, Biprom. One stop, one stop, one stop. Tegana Tresno. Give Tool. So that's how that went down. These dudes turned up and were like, one stop, one stop, one stop. I guess they were just trying to be absolutely sure. Gore blimey. Okay, it's a very busy one, this one. What's happened to the village? There's way more people. Just say these words in the correct order out loud and clear. They are special commands in Old Lemurian that will grant you control of that entity so you can direct it to destroy itself. No longer will your village be hostage to this dark creature. Okay. Jade, have to say, it sounds like you're trying to do the substitiary locomotion spell from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Nice. It is day 48 on the island. Who would have killed Tissa? Cannot have been the automaton. It does not move. I hope someone lets me out of here soon. It's very dull in this cell. But at least Cheyenne visits me regularly. 49 on the island. Cheyenne has told me that Oberon Geller has arrived on the island. How did he find out that this place is linked to the myth? The Fountain of Youth. That man has no morals. I fear what would happen were he to get his hands on the golden idol. This guy has somebody that is indebted to him. We might need to go back over a different scenario to be able to match up who is indebted to him. No, we won't. It's you. Boom, that matches. Thank you, Zubiri. I have made note of these incantations. This old language is strange to me, but hopefully the council will agree to let you out of prison. Or there's a marauding going on, a high-risk, high-reward maneuver that might see you walk away with a ton of plunder, might see you walk away with nothing. The code to initialize the override is one stop, one stop, one stop. It should tilt its head. Huh? And then the command to destroy it is Terry, which is destroy. Must destroy Terry. I don't know what Terry did, if I'm completely honest. Poor Terry. Terry Tresno is destroy tool. And then Terry Nip Slip, is destroy self. Commands to destroy. First the tool, then thyself. Cat pig! You want a nip slip? I can't give you a nip slip, but I can show you my hairy chest. Here's my hairy chest. It's right there, baby. Right there. Come in. Or on. Close enough. Terry Tresno. Terry Nip. Terry Nipkins. Like Terry Nutkins, but with more nipples.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Shannon. What is this you see before your Fraz? His hairy chest turned towards me. Come, let me sound command thee. Oh, it's a busy town square. What's being written? Stop meddling. Only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. Sounds like it was written by the same lass who just wants to preserve the old ways. A rock or a hem is a rock well spent. Got a piece of rope, wood cube, stone knife. God damn, this guy's been working out. Look at the size of his arms. God damn, this guy's been working out. Look at the size of his subscription.
Mitch Streams, thanks for sticking with us, 53 months and counting. Fun fact of the day, in Old Proto-Germanic English, phrasewar translates to disgruntled player of officially released Rayman fan levels.
You're not wrong. Mitch, thank you very much for the 53. Ahoy hoys to you. Thanks for stopping by, you beauty. You are a powerful magician. Ooh, finally in the new house. Been missing your Fraz time. It's lovely to have you. How are your surroundings? Perhaps you can indeed stand against the tower dweller. We desperately need help. It stripped my pants away and then forced me to run down the high street, yodeling. No, sorry. It stripped the flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way. At this point, I think it's worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. What can you... what do you think of these foreign visitors? Cooler? Can we trust them? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that this guy seems like he's on the fence and might be easily tricked into voting for, I don't know, certain political parties. This is a miracle! How could you know? I've got a crayon and a card with a picture of a flower. See, this is your picture. Mind reading is just one of the many magical powers that I possess. Your so-called tower dweller will have no chance against me and my compatriot. Surgical kit, a crayon, deck of blank cards, card with a picture of a flower written on it, loaded pistol. This one again. This is not a political string. This is not a political string. Capig, one of them foreigners that did, like, horrible things to a nation. Working, paying tax. God damn. But only fools pay tax. Yeah, that's why you gotta go, you see. Because you'll never be a trillionaire. And if you're not gonna be a trillionaire, what fucking use are you? Come on. I cannot understand what you're saying. Your voice, your words are strange. Speak like a normal person. Oh my God.
Baby.
Oh God, we're falling down the rabbit hole with this one, aren't we? How am I feeling today, Funky? I am a little bit better, but unfortunately not back to full health. Good to see you, though, dude. Quick, River, quick, get the bonking stick. Kraz is considering accidentally politicizing. Here, move all of these, please. Look, I used to be, when I very first started the stream, all right, I had all these really filthy thoughts that stayed locked away inside because, and the filthy words, because this was a family-friendly stream, all right? I've got to make sure that I keep an essence of that whilst moving forwards. Now, it's been years that we stripped away the family-friendly part of it, but I still have to have, you know, that trapdoor. I need to make sure that there is something that I can't delve into. And for me, that's politics. The good and bad questions. Good. Can I help you? Don't you open that trap door! You're a fool if you dare! Stay away from that trap door! Because there's politics down there! Uncork the bottle, let it out. Those filthy well, no, that's the thing. I've opened one of the trapdoors, all right, and that was the filthy thoughts one. Bad, how does this work? It can be dangerous to be too curious. I'm not sure how I feel about. Don't be too curious, all right? Don't ask me. Even though I feel like I'm one of the most transparent streamers that there are out there. Don't you dare ask me how things work. People who ask questions are usually spies. Bad question. How old are you? Each villager is born under a different star which grants a lifespan. That can be shorter or longer. It is rude to ask an adult how old they are. Don't be too curious, be bi-curious instead. Fucking magic. Ah, he's reading minds again. He did that to me on the ship, and it gave me the creeps. No man should have the power to peer inside of another man's head. It's a lot of sounding to get to that point. A container with black powder, a dagger, a pipe, a small ruby, backbone pouch, coil of rope. Both parties, yada yada yada. This is their agreement that Oberon Geller and Albert Cloudsley are going to be dicks to some natives. Wonder where they got that idea from. Hey stranger, what is that powder? Can I have some of it? Hey, will you be joining the villagers like the previous newcomers? Bad questions! Bad questions. Don't be too thoughtful, okay? Shit, we found all of them already. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sneak these over a little. Boop, boop, boop. And then I'm going down. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. That's the town square. This is the Etch-a-Sketch room. Here's the butter hole. Here is the mango cave. And this is our two lads, thick as thieves, running away with the idol. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, sweet. Right behind me, we got some phrases. Nagana Bringad is... Oh, God. Take. Where is it? There. Nagana is take. Tegana is give. Hold on. We have 2 phrases? Wait, what have I done? No, that would be 2 phrases. This would be 3 phrases. This would be 4. I don't think I can make more than 4. Goodbye. 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 That's not 4. Tokyo Drift. Multi-phrase. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Give Bringad. So Bringad is matter. Where is matter? There it is. Matter and matter. And then egads, me lord, lifespan. And Tresno is tool. What's the matter? Nothing. What's the matter with you? 5 is right out. Tag has added a message for the day, which I didn't read actually. Nagana Hora, Tagana Gad. Nagana take. Eat. Give. Lifespan. Let the warmth surround you, envelop you. Or, I've heard, Pepper, let you down. While in the tower... Oh, we've got some more known information, which is the folks again. Oh, but I love desserts. What about a walnut whip? While in the... something tower? No, while in tower... the something. Stone, pillar, bridge, riches, heat, hostage, command, tool, myth, prison, voice, lifespan, matter, speaker, visitors, foreign, golden idol. The golden idol could target only the speaker of the, oh god, command words? Villager's mind of the voice command, maybe. Ah! Mwah. I'm good. That does look like the easiest out of all of these, though. For fuck's sake, look at this. Somebody used the something something on the something something to try to something the something something. Somebody disarmed somebody and somebody took the something something. Suddenly somebody took somebody as a something. Somebody surrendered the something something and somebody somethinged the something something and left. How fucking dare they? I know, it's just preposterous. Redacted. How could somebody say that? Code blows. We got control up in here. Okay. After... So I wonder if it's easier to go reverse chronological order or chronological order. A long time ago, somebody, something, the something something. It could be used only with a something something. And it could something only the something of the something something. Therefore, somebody created the something of the somebody. No. Created the something of... Oh, I think this is Legend of Tower Dweller, or Myth of Tower Dweller. So for centuries, the villagers would give the something, something, and somebody would something their something for themselves. I feel like you've gathered this entire story now. A few bits of missing information, but otherwise you totally got it. Me too, Tweep. We're through the looking glass here. And would steal? And would found? That doesn't make any sense. And would kill? And would destroyed? No. Destroyed, found, and obtained go together. Take could be there. Give could be there. Would target their something for themselves. I'm gonna say steal. Their life force. Lifespan. That makes more sense. So the whole removing of life and then giving of life. Somebody is in control of the automaton and is giving themselves the lifespan that they take from the Guardian. So the Sentinel, technical term here, every time the Dweller turns up, goes, I'll save the village, it's my civic duty as the Sentinel. Go up to the tower and speak the words. They speak the words, which makes the Tower Dweller suck 36 years away from them. And then somebody comes back to the tower at a later date, secretly, and then speaks the other words, which spits those years back into whoever's perpetrated this whole routine. So for centuries, the villagers would give the... Goddamn. Would give the... Command. Take. Matter. Lifespan. Lawson! Is that Lawson? I can't see it. Stream labels is currently fucked, so I'm gonna have to wait until the bot does it. Or the text-to-speech says it.
Lorzan donated £12 to the cause.
Thanks, dude.
Someone did something to someone that got something stuck up somewhere. Do you want 12 fucking quid worth of something?
What more do you want for your 12 fucking quid? Hi, Lawson. Thank you so much. Folks, can I get a little bit of hype in chat? It can just be a couple of emotes, whatever. It's just nice to see a melange of people bringing a bit of hype when we get support like that. Thank you so fucking much. You know how I love a melange. And you know how much I love being able to stream. I can only do it when people like Lawson are incredibly generous. Thank you very much, dude. Ah, you beauties. Oh, that's a melange right there. That is a chat melange. A chat melange. Even better than a spice melange. Hey, Wolf, I know. It's a filthy habit. I gotta give it up. So, who the hell? And this obviously is not... I mean, I'm guessing it's LEMURAIN, because she's the only one that's got, like, a real serious stake. In keeping things the way that they are. Can't be Jian Ji because he wasn't on the fucking island. It can't be Zubiri Kera because he wasn't on the fucking island. Can't be Tisagamini because guess what? He wasn't on the fucking island. Albert, Cloudsley, and Oberon Geller are only just turned up. So it's either Guardian of Males, Guardian of Children, the Guardian of Agriculture, or the Guardian of Females. I'm gonna say it's LEMURAIN because that's the only one that makes any sense to me. She's the one that is currently reaping the rewards. Well, no, she's the one that is so keen. She's the most keen on keeping things the way they are. Which means, ipso facto, post hoc, ergo propter hoc, some shit like that. As she is the one that is trying to keep things the way they are, she might also be the one that is receiving the most benefit from keeping things the way they are. Unless she's been tricked. Okay, here's... yeah, no, I've just thought of an issue. The whole remember... like, always follow your motto thing. That might have been instilled in her by somebody else. Post hoc ergo propter hoc is correct, but it's also a fallacy normally, yes. Well, so it's possible. That's exactly what I'm saying, you know? Post hoc ergo propter hoc, LEMURAIN is the one that is currently most aggressively trying to keep things the way they are. So she's probably the one that is making the most out of it. Unless somebody has instilled this idea in her brain that you have to follow the motto. And if you follow the motto, well, it's whoever made her think that the motto was the most important thing. Then our finger of blame gets pointed elsewhere. But I don't know whether we've got anything that, like, even gives us hints to that. Somebody got freed. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. So here's the weird thing. Did these guys just not know how to speak the words? Because if we go to this scene, right? This lad right here. Or is it this guy? Oh, now I'm confused. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it was in here. People get upset with you for countering their genius theories with correlation is not causation. Do you think they'd be upset if you used Latin instead? Hey, just lead them to the Warson selection task. And then watch them crumble as they realize that they haven't been focusing on ways that they can disprove their own theory, but only ways that they can prove their own theory. Okay. Operate remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Oh shit, actually, I do. If we do finish this up, hello Lotus, how are you doing, my lovely? Can I get some ahoy hoys for the bluest Lotus that I know? Yeah, I've got a weird one for you, chat. I've got a real weird one for you. It's a logic puzzle, and if I finish this with enough time, I mean, I hope that I'm finishing it full stop, but if I finish this with enough time, then I'd like to give it to you guys and see if you can make sense of it, because I can't. I think it's not a true logic test, but I'll pop it up on the screen a little bit later if I can, if we can figure this out. If we can figure this out, I'll go through it with you guys. And I am not the greatest logistician. It's a word, look it up, in the world. So I'm happy for someone to be like, no, Fraz, this is why this works. A rock for a hem is a rock well spent. Has someone got a rock? Ah. Okay, so I feel like Giant G gave this dude a ruby. Considering we gotta remember that these rubies, these shiny diamonds and things, they're like children's toys in this area. Giant G knows the wealth, the price of a ruby, or at least he knows that it's valuable outside of this commune. But he also knows that whilst he's here, it's kind of worthless. They don't use it as currency. They don't have any use for it. That's how many normally understand you when you talk about work. Probably very few people would understand. Technically, you asked if people will be less upset, not whether fewer people would be upset. Oh, have I missed a bit? Hello. Hello, Foxeston. Ahoy, hoist to Foxeston. If they still get upset, blame it on the Latin. Because post hoc ergo propter hoc. Okay. Right. Stop meddling, only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. You are powerful, magician. Perhaps you can indeed stand against Tower Dweller. We desperately need help. It stripped the flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way. At this point, I think it's worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. What do you think of these foreign visitors, Cooler? Can we trust them? These guys always voted in the same way, I think. We remember back to the other... This is... Kruplu and Kula. Kruplu, Zano, and Kula Sterna. And if we go back to the first chapter, I think... somewhere around... here... Kula votes against Momgo. I really like that these guys look like they're wearing fucking headphones. Over-ear headphones. Yeah, the trinkets. Rubies and sapphires. Kids are just playing with rubies and sapphires. Choo-roo-roo-roo. And other noises. So he basically... I mean, did he do the trick where he's got like a bit of crayon under his thumb or something? Anyway, doesn't matter. He's got a whole deck of blank cards. She draws something. He shows her the same thing that she drew. Mind reading is just one of the magical powers. One of the magical powers. He's reading minds again. Did that to me on the ship. That's a clay ball. It's a container with black powder. Does he not have that in the next scene? No. Does he have the bags for the golden coins and gems? And Dr. Cookie! Hello, hello! This is earlier on in... I'm thinking this is the same day. Yeah, okay, so he is filling up a container with black powder. Which now makes sense of how this goes down. There's a ladder. There's scorch marks. So it looks like Albert Cloudsley and Oberon Geller make a fucking grenade, throw it at the automaton, destroy the automaton. Wait, but no, because they got Bipron. So we know this is the override code, basically. The thing in the tower is an automaton that controls the golden idol. And I'll finish this thought after this bio break. Dudes, I really want to finish this today. This is going to take a bit of thinking. See you in a moment. B. R. B. Enjoy the tunes, enjoy the minigame. Hello. We're back. Eek. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Thank you for the wrist stretch.
Hello!
Hello, Jimmy. I got your chess challenge. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's a nice pattern, though. I've had some pat spam. Yeah, it's really annoying. I'm so close to being back to full health, I think. But my stomach is still really tender and really confused. So I such a weird. I feel like I have to describe things to everybody, but sometimes, obviously, Lotus. I know we were talking about it. The brat. We were talking about it yesterday. Where were you yesterday? Off on someone else's channel? Oh yeah, we were at the brat. I've never been good at being a brat. Bread. Already, rice? Yes, rice. I've got some rice cakes, which is the closest thing that I've got for that. Apple sauce. We were lurking and working on some Reddit stuff. Oh, a very likely story. Thank you very much for the lurk, Lewis. I love the lurk. The lurk is love. Sometimes brat and sass. He was. I know. I'm being a cheeky shit. Which is my. This is my type of bratting, but it's not really bratting. It's just being a dick. You destroyed the scurvy dogs, GG. I've been described as a brat before. I've been described as a little shit. But yeah, so I got to this point where my body is like, oh man, you need to go poop. No, but now I don't. But my body's like, you need to. But I don't have enough food in my body to go poop. So there's some information for you. That's information that you now have about what's going on with my body. You're welcome. Right, this all feels like it's the same day, right? This is just at the evening of the same day. Somebody has released Oberon. No, somebody has released. What's his fuck? Zubiri Kera from his butterhole. With a rope. I mean, I'm putting it out there. This guy doesn't have his rope anymore. But neither does this guy. So I think Jian Ji, this fella, bought rope off of this guy using a ruby, a coil of rope, a rock for a hem is a rock well spent. Nobody seems to have the fucking the companion cubes anymore. Or at least not in this scene. Except you! And you! I don't know if that's an oversight or that's trying to say that all these people are really indebted to everybody else. But they do have them in this... No, they don't, do they? Okay, so... That's weird. I don't know what that's trying to tell me. I don't know if that means that this guy is indebted to 2 people at once and therefore doesn't have any deck cubes. This lass is also indebted to 2 people at once and doesn't have any deck cubes. This guy has someone that is indebted to him. This guy doesn't. And again, you, no cube. You have half a cube, so you are indebted to someone. And it is, in fact, you. You are indebted to you. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. Here's the issue. The wording seems like this device was in the possession of this dude. Which means, and also, okay, these guys showed up, right? And they didn't have, don't think, like, is this their book? Wait. We know who... It's got to be her. We only know of one person that can gain access to this room. Lotus.
The Blue Lotus cheered.
And it's Lotus!
X500.
It's all on you.
Pillage and chase some booty, you hooligans.
Lotus, thank you for the 500 biddies. Oh, well, it's gone now. The 500 bits helps, though. That's 5 pieces of 8 in the treasure tracker right there. Thank you very, very much. Victorious! Everyone performed their assigned tasks perfectly, and the plan went off without a hitch. 0 hitches involved. Okay. So these guys are all, like, convinced by this fella. You're here, you're here, you're here. Do we get to know where What's-Her-Face is? Oh yeah, she's over here. Okay, hold on. Just say these words in the correct order out loud and clear. They are a special command in Old Lemurian that will grant you control of that entity so you can direct it to destroy itself. So, this lass here is the only one that we know can gain access to this room. So, unless she's in league with other people, we can safely assume that these are her notes. I've discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning in implementing a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. So she knows all the old Lemurian letters and numbers and... well, not letters and numbers. She knows a certain amount of numbers, and she knows essential verbs and essential nouns. Okay. She didn't know the override code. So at this point, we know only 2 people that know the override code. You don't, because you've got nothing on you that says. You don't, because you've got nothing on you that says. These guys want to gain access to it by throwing a fucking grenade at it. Which they do, and we know that because there's a giant, like massive scorch marks. But it looks like they're the ones, because the fucking arm is here, right? Which means that the arm went with them. Like the arm, why would you bring the arm? Also, are you wielding a tree? Hasn't been much. So the only reason that the arm would be here that I can tell is if it was holding on to the idol. I think. Okay. Ha, it works. It's amazing. Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we're leaving. That was reduce. Sorry, take, I think. What has just happened is take, decrease, matter. So LEMURAIN, I think is the mastermind behind taking other people's life, like other people's life force. I think. A long time ago. LEMURAIN obtained, well no, just found, because she didn't obtain it because it was out of reach. found the golden idol. It could be used only with a voice command. And it could steal only the lifespan. Ooh, is that true? No, and it could target only... the speaker of the voice command. Ellie, hello, hello. LEMURAIN, a long time ago, found the golden idol. It could be used only with a voice command, and it could target only the speaker of the voice command. Therefore, I mean, I'm pinning it all on her. I don't know if that's too much, but therefore, LEMURAIN created the myth of the Tower Dweller. So for centuries, the villagers would give the Take Matter lifespan command, and LEMURAIN would steal their lifespan for themselves. Boom. Guardian, that game demo was fun. Added to wishlist. Lovely jubbly. Ellie, if I'm completely honest, I'm not doing great at the minute. Which feels like it's a relatively common thing for me to say here, and I don't like that. I don't want this to be some sort of pity stream where people go and be like, oh, let's go and see how bad Fraz is doing. I still have high hopes for 2026. Shit's going to turn around. It's going to be great. But what happened this last weekend is I got food poisoning. Very silly. I'm a fool to myself. Basically, I prepared food on a chopping board that, in hindsight, I knew must have had, like, bacteria on it, and I didn't clean it properly. So that was Friday, and then Saturday I started feeling really ill. Sunday was just a fucking write-off. I was fully shivery, real fluey, sensitive skin, shaking constantly, sweating constantly. It was horrible. Yesterday wasn't great, but I still managed to stream, which was good. And then today, I'm actually I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday, and I'm certainly better than I was Sunday. Sunday, there was no fucking hope that I was going to stream because I was just a shivery lump. But today I am better. My kidneys don't feel quite as painful right now. My stomach doesn't feel quite as painful. My brain doesn't feel quite as painful, but that's not to say that they're all better. The issue that I've got now is my stomach is really confused. I was just saying to everybody, I feel really bloated, like I've got a stomach full of like I've had a 3-course meal or something, and I'm languishing at the end of a banquet. But I tell you what, I have not eaten a lot over the last few days, so my body is very much confused by that fact. Because I'm not languishing at the end of any sort of banquet. Let me tell you that. You did that once with cheese. It was not fun, Pat. Oh, it's far too easily done. It's okay. We got halfway through the year, despite the shit. We have half a year for it all to go up. It's true. Oh, we're going... This is the second time we've had a melange. I think we're bringing more melange into this stream, I think. I wanted to see earlier, when Pylorson donated 12 quid, I wanted to see a melange of chatters. Which I did. I got to see them. A melange of hype. Melange. After the arrival even, of the ship, the something went to the tower. And something. I'm gonna say destroyed. Destroyed the tower dweller? Because I'm not gonna lie, it looks to me like somebody had a bomb. Oh my good lord, can I get a melange of hype for Lotus, please?
The Blue Lotus cheered. X1000. Melange, orange. Have a penis unicorn. Anyway, here's Wonder Woman.
It was not you! It was your unicorn? A melange nonetheless. Thank you very much. Definitely not Lotus. Ignore the evidence of your eyes, chat. It's much easier that way. Oh, it wasn't you. The bomb was Lotus. Lotus has bombed the automaton. Okay, Shaggy. But she caught me on the counter. Way too bad, ahoy hoy. So I think a bomb was thrown not by Lotus, but in fact by either Albert Cloudsley or Oberon Geller. Thank you again. That's like a tenner, Lotus. And that is like a tenner. Yeah! Oh, shit, Ananda!
Inanda 1 cheered. X500. Spin it, baby.
Can I get a little melange of hype for Ananda? Putting us over to a spin! It's spin time! Let's get a spin on the way. Folks, do a little thing here. You will have never seen this anywhere on the internet ever, apart from only on this channel. So, congratulations. Above my head is the treasure tracker. It counts all bits, all subs, all direct donations. And it puts them on a lovely, easy to read treasure tracker. Just down here is the spin counter. It counts the amount of spins that we've had in the entire month of June. It's 10 right now, but because this is 99, we add another. And we rotate the rotunda of reciprocity. Sorry, my stomach's feeling a little bit weird, but I did just have some food. Not pukey. Just weird. I'm gonna click a button. This is going down by 99. This is going up by none. None? No, 1 at least, not none. And the rotunda of reciprocity shall rotate. It shall. Look, it did. Oh my shit, it's another sticky pack giveaway. Now, I will say this. At some point soon, I'm planning on getting myself a whole new set of stickies. Because we got a whole new set of fun emotes. I don't know whether I'll get that done. Well, what I'll probably do... There's usually some amount of support over my birthday, so I'll probably be using some of that birthday support to go get more stickies. Anyway. They're probably not going to happen anytime soon. But... here within my very hands are the stickers. These won't be the ones that come to you because these are, I've had my greasy mitts over these too many times. But if you want to be in with a chance to win some stickers, there are currently seven different sticker styles to collect. And you will get 4 of them in one sticker pack. Aeon, you're welcome. Uki is fucking phenomenal. Can I get another shout out for Uki? Uki's art's great. Uki as a person is fantastic. Do they stick to skin? Yes. For how long for? I don't know. Lotus, and I have seen that I've got a DM waiting for you. Waiting for me. Have a little look into that one. Clever, clever. What did I say? I don't know. Okay. Well, you know what? The raffle is now closed. Can I get an exclamation mark? Drum roll, please. We'll find out who's walking away with stickies. There you go. Magnus. Do I already have some to give out to you at the moment? I feel like I do. Or I've recently done some for you. Dang it, Stupid and Lotus? Oh dear, that's Styly's new nickname. Hey, Stupid. Vector Rasta, hi. Why are you shooting me? That seems mean. Not the first time that you've been called stupid. Oh, thank you very much for the mod reminder. I already have some to send out to you, Magnus. Well, you're getting more. So, enjoy. Aeon, you're so sorry. Please hold. Chat. Ow. That wasn't what I was trying to ask. That wasn't a question. That was just me making a noise. A or B? There's a poll in chat right now. You might need to refresh to see it. A or B? It's a very simple question. The poll is there. The poll is good for you to vote on. Is it going to be A or is it going to be B? What's it going to be? But this, you're going against Nick Cage for once. Not the bees! Well, I'm afraid you've lied. Because it is in fact B. And B was the second one. And what was the second one? Oh, now I've got to choose. Oh, I've got to choose. Nee, nee, nee. Nee, nee, nee. Nee, 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 nee. To be or not to be? That is the pencil. Folks, quite a while back, Lotus adopted a commission, I guess. Funded a commission of an emote. So, Lotus now has adopted the second of the two, which you said that you were like, I don't mind either one. What chat said. And the second one that you said that you don't mind is beg. I don't know how long it will take to load up, but that is now officially. There it is. Razbeg. What are we begging for? We're begging for scraps, possibly. Yay! There you go. There is your newest emote. A little kissy please, otherwise known as begging. Oh, what was I doing? Way too bad. Have you put it in the suggestions box? The something. After the arrival of the ship, the foreign visitors. Yes, Aeon. Yeah, that's basically the call to arms that we do. The foreign visitors went to the tower and destroyed the tower dweller and rewarded with riches? Oh, shit. However, prior to that, okay. Prior to that, Lavumata had used the either the what did she use? Hold on, we're gonna have to go. Oh, I've forgotten. No, I've written it down. Wait, we can just go straight to the bloody tool, can't we? Bye prom, Tagana Tresno. Give tool. Give tool command. Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your head. I hold deep in muddy water. You practically raised the dead. There you go. Give tool command. And had obtained the golden idol. We have Giant G with the rope that he obtained from Albert Cloudsley or Oberon, one of the two. Giant G released Zubiri Kera from the butterhole, from the prison, and they followed the celebrating villagers. First time. I'm on a fucking roll. Now comes the most ridiculous looking one. Somebody used the something on the something to try to something the something. Somebody disarmed somebody, and somebody took the something. Suddenly, somebody took somebody as a something. Somebody surrendered, and the something and the somebody something. The something and left. Somebody surrendered the something, and somebody somethinged the something and left. Well, destroyed the bridge. No, stone pillar? Stone bridge. And that was whichever one of these fuckers. Which is which? I can never bloody remember. Albert, we're leaving, which means you're not Albert because you're saying that to Albert. So you must be Oberon. That's Oberon Geller. So Oberon Geller had the Baduba. So I'm saying that Zubiri Keller somehow, because this is the thing, he said that he had it. I may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. You wouldn't mind something or something right now. What's that? Grabbing a drink? You wouldn't mind grabbing a drink right now, Guardian. Is that what it was? Because you may have just incepted Styly. You did do sip. This game destroyed your brain? You got a drink already? Oh, okay. We aren't being supported by CyberPower PC, by the way, at the minute. Next day PCs. Free builds. Clicky the link, have a little looky. It's one way to absorb a little bit of the cost of a fucking ridiculous Ramageddon that we're experiencing at the minute. Which reminds me, I need to check on my old RAM that I'm selling on eBay. Okay. I'm gonna say, it wasn't LEMURAIN that surrendered the golden idol. But Zubiri Kera for some reason. Blackbird, it's so good, it's so confusing. True or false, the firefighters in Greece are making the fire worse. You're not supposed to use water on grease fires. Good to see you, Blackbird. Oh, now this is really difficult. In the tunnel. Somebody. Used the something on the something to try to kill the something. Which could be foreign visitors? I mean, I wonder how true this feels. LEMURAIN used the golden idol, because LEMURAIN has the golden idol at the start here. We're going to be running 3 minutes of ads shortly in order to give you an hour of ad-free space. LEMURAIN used the golden idol on the foreign visitors to try to kill the foreign visitors. I'm gonna say that it was Zubiri Kera. Sense. Disarmed LEMURAIN. Oh my god. Prisoner? Prisoner. Hostage? Do we have hostage? Hostage. Zubiri Kera disarmed LEMURAIN. Oh no, no. LEMURAIN took the golden idol. Yes, Zubiri. No, it wasn't Zubiri Kera. Wait, what? Where am I going? No. Zubiri Kera Lava matter goes here. Somebody, just bloody hell, I was all over the place. Somebody disarmed lava matter, and I think that's this fella, right? We saved your life, and this is how you repay us. May these stolen riches be the ruin of you. What's that about, then? Way too bad. Oh, crikey. Lava Matter used the golden idol on the foreign visitor to try to kill the foreign visitors. I'm gonna say it was Jian Ji. Disarmed lava matter, and Zubiri Kera took the golden idol. Suddenly, you, who are Kulasterna, was taken hostage. You would have killed me if it were not for you. I will never forget your debt. I mean, it looks like this dude's the one that's sort of the ringleader here. He has a gun. And you don't have a gun. So I feel like if you're going to take someone hostage, probably going to be the one with the gun. So let's say it is Oberon Gala. Okay, Lava Matter. Use the golden idol. See, this I'm a little bit confused about. Hold on though. Wait. We have a little bit of information down here that I don't think I'm using yet. And why would this be here if it wasn't? So we've got a damaged stone pillar. I still don't quite understand where this arm has come from. Everybody's wearing these like ceremonial wreaths. We got this down here. Not sure what that's indicative of. I think maybe No, stop him. You have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with them. We could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector. Yeah, I feel like something happened down here, like stone pillar. Lava Matter. Use the golden idol on the stone pillar. Try and kill the foreign visitors, but it didn't work, you see, because it didn't go all the way through the stone pillar. Does that make sense, though? Because once you've used it once, you then have to use it again for it to reset. And it looks like they... I'm unsure. I'm unsure on that one. Jian Ji disarmed Lava Matter, and Zubiri Kera took the golden idol. Suddenly, I'm gonna do it. Oberon Gela took Kulasterna as hostage. Zubiri Kera surrendered the golden idol, and Oberon Gela destroyed the stone bridge and left. Oh my god. in one every time. Yeah! Ugh. I feel good about that. When Lavumata discovered that Zubiri knew the override codes, she quickly went to the tower and instead of giving the self-destruct command, instructed the ancient Lemurian automaton to give her the idol instead. And right there, folks, is the case of the Golden Idol. The Lemurian vampire. This middle one was insane. And do I get a little bonus? Zuhiri, we want you to replace Mata in the council and share your knowledge with the village. It's becoming too powerful. Perhaps I should stop him before it's too late. But wait, he can read my mind. He already knows I have these thoughts. I have no choice. I have to act now. And this brings us back around to the very, very beginning. This guy looks way too happy, by the way. When you zoom in, it looks like he's having a hard time with his conscience. This bit looks like he's like, oh, I pushed a man off a cliff. Man, what a fucking ride this whole game series is. Well, this game and its DLC has been. So, what was that one that we were talking about the other day? Rise, that's the one. So here's the thing. The reason that we played Case of the Golden Idol is because when I was done with Obra Dinn, I think it was Stiley suggested to have a look at Golden Idol, which then led us to this extended playthrough. So who knows? I feel like it's only fair. I mean, it's been fantastic. So let's have a little look at the this fella right here. Wait. There we go. Okay, same mask. I feel like we did watch this trailer at the same time as I watched case of the Golden Idol trailer. I do remember watching that now. Is it available on GOG? Not case of the Rise of... No, Rise of the Triad, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Settlers, Rise of an Empire. So it's not available on GOG, unfortunately. So that's a shame. Right. I've got a logic puzzle for you guys. And it's a logic puzzle that I personally think is bullshit. So, I'm going to draw an incredibly well-proportioned table. There's my table. Right, this is a top-down view of the table. Here we have one person. I'm gonna... Wait, how do I make the brush bigger? Ooh, I can make oil brushes. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Anyway, they're very, very different sized. Maybe not. Let's go for a calligraphy brush. Oh, 1, 2, and 3, and a 4. People are usually different sized. Yeah. And then I'll just do the text thing. Two people around this table tell the truth. Two people around this table lie. One person has stolen a ring. Everyone points to someone they know. I'm going to put it in stole the ring. And then, who stole the ring? Ring-a-ning-a-ning. Who stole the ring? So that's your puzzle. And I'm not going to lie. I did this the other day. The thief stole it, yeah. This is a logic puzzle, though, not a, what do you call it? A lateral thinking puzzle. But once again, this is a logic puzzle, so it does have logical answer. Apparently. At this table, there are two people that are telling the truth and two people that are telling a lie. One person has stolen a ring. Everybody points to someone they know stole the ring. Yes, and this is assuming no one is pointing at themselves as well. I suppose, wait, let me rewrite that. Everybody. Oh god, too big, too big, too big. Everyone accuses, however the fuck you spell that, someone of stealing the ring. Because an accusation is someone else. If it was
Good day. I'm looking for a friend.
Hi, Potto. The butler did it. If it was a confession, they would be pointing to themselves, but it's not. It's an accusation. So, around this table, hi, Potto. 2 people are telling the truth. 2 people are lying. 1 person has stolen a ring. Everyone accuses someone of stealing the ring. Who stole the ring? Not truth. Lying is not truth. This is the way I'm seeing it. And the answer that I was given, I don't agree with. So I'm very much interested to see whether other folks agree with me or agree with the website that originally gave me this this logic puzzle, and it was provided to me as a logic puzzle. If we're doing a mystery, can you be Yvette, the busty maid from Clue? Yes, you can. Of course you can, Kayla. First you figure out who is lying and who is telling the truth. Go on then. How do you do that one, Guardian? That seems incredibly simple. So this is all the information you have. This is all the information you have, Guardian. We do bad cop, good cop, putting the good guys under pressure to confess to having stolen the ring. So, the way, I mean, no one seems to be coming up with an answer. Move to the US or something? Is anyone working on an answer to this one? Is anyone trying to get their head around? Don't agree that this is a logic puzzle, as usually you have a pattern or a start. We do have a pattern, Pylozin. We have a pattern of 4 people, 2 of which are lying, 2 of which are not lying. In the worst case, 2 liars show 2 different people. So the one accused is the one accused the most is the thief. There is a case that both lies exactly. This is where I am with you, Beowulf. The answer that I was given in this, I think it was like 15 logic puzzles page, the answer was the one that at least 2 people are pointing at. And let's say we'll put green for truth tellers. It's complete fucking BS. I'm glad that you guys agree with me. Because say green is truth tellers, green, and let's say red is liars. I totally understand that you can get the 2 truth tellers, and let's say number two has stolen the ring. Number 2's got the ring. Right. Guardian, no. All four do know it. They do still know it. No, Ananda, there's no questions to be asked. This is the information that you have. The information is the information that I gave you at the start. So what I was asking you is, what is the answer? And my answer is, there is no fucking answer, because yes, there is a world where 1 and 3 go point here and point here. Okay, this is a terrible pen. Oil brush? Oh god, this has gone horribly wrong. I should stop. Marker. Oh god, it's too big. My marker's too big. Oh wait, is this the size? There it is. Whoop, whoop. So there is a world where, yes, the two people that are telling the truth go here and here, because they are pointing at the person that has the golden ring, because they stole the fucking ring, yes. And I get it, that there is a world where the two liars go, oh, I point at you. And oh, I point at you. Because they are both lying. Therefore, yes, I totally agree that there is a world where two people are pointing at one person. And therefore, the answer should be whoever is being pointed at by two people. But there is also a fucking world where this liar points at this person that hasn't stolen the ring. Or they both point at this person, you know? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. And then you've got two people pointing at a wrong person, and then two people pointing at the right person, and there is literally no way. Let me see if I can bring... I don't know if I can find the fucking website. I'm going to name and shame this website. It was like 15 logic puzzles. "15 challenging logic puzzles." There, here it is. I mean, maybe I'm going to show it to you guys in the way it was presented to me. This is the exact website that I had it on. There it is, the stolen ring puzzle. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know about this website anymore because now it's changed. It was this website. Oh yeah, no, it's right here. It's number 1 on their fucking list. Puzzle, 4 people. Tell me if I have misread something about this. Please do. Because if I've misread something about this, then I will hold my hands up and I'll say, well, fair enough. I did not understand the question well enough. 4 people sit around a table, one of whom stole a ring. Each accuses the other. 2 are lying. Who stole the ring? That is the question that was put to me by this logic puzzle website. And I'm 99.9% sure that's exactly the same as I just gave to you guys here. 2 people tell the truth around this table. 2 people tell the truth, 2 lie. 1 person has stolen a ring. It doesn't say that 2 are telling the truth. To be fair, it doesn't. Hold on, let's get some music and get some puzzle-solving music in the background. Yeah, and more than 2 is impossible. And if you click on this, I'm assuming you've been to the website then and you've already looked, Beowulf. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I'm assuming you've been here because it says the one who gets accused by at least 2 persons. We haven't said anything about that yet. That was going to be my next thing that I was going to talk about. But the fucking answer, they say, is at least 2 persons, which is not possible. The 2 honest persons accusing the stealer. The only one who gets accused by at least 2 persons. It just doesn't fucking make sense. The stolen ring puzzle. And this was number 1 on the list of logic puzzles that I was using to distract from...
I don't think so.
Food poisoning. Also, this isn't a fucking logic puzzle. This is a lateral thinking puzzle. A man lives on the 10th floor but only takes the elevator to the 7th floor and walks up the rest of the way unless it's raining. Why? That is a classic lateral thinking puzzle, not a logic puzzle. Yeah, he's a short dude. When it's raining, he's got an umbrella so he can poke the button. Like, that's a classic. That one's been doing the rounds for years and years and years and years. Probably as long as fucking elevators have existed. That's not true. Because the first elevator was, I think, created by... I don't know if it was a monarch, but it was a very powerful person, I think in France. The first ever elevator was used to ferry a very important man's mistress from her room all the way up to his room. First ever elevator was basically the back door. This looks a little bit like an egg now. Yeah, Ananda. He fell out of the package is a parachute and he fell out of a plane. That is a lateral thinking puzzle. Egg in me. This is... I don't like this website. Goggly, ugly, bugly, broth with the tier 3.
Tier 3 RetroVution. 107 months holding us together. I think you're an elevator because you lift me up.
I lift you up into my room so that we can do it behind my wife's back. You're damn right, Hargrove. Thank you very much for the 107 months. I hope you're doing very, very well, Squire. So I'm glad that I'm on the same page with you. Doc, will I survive? Not likely. Mercury is in Uranus. I don't believe in astronomy. Neither do I. That's good. But yeah. Literally, it says logic puzzles. I have a feeling AI was involved in this fucking website. And you'd think, out of everything, AI would get logic right. Oh yeah, River gets uppies. Oftentimes she'll fart when I pick her up. 4 people sit around a table, one of whom stole a ring. Each accuses the other 2 are lying who stole the ring. ... You cannot fucking tell unless you reword the question. All dogs get uppies. Great Danes, I'd give it a fucking try, Lois. I've been deadlifting 150 kilos recently. Just specifically. Well, the key is that you bend down, all right? You wrap one hand around the chest, one hand under the stomach, and then it's a downward facing dog. Butt up in the air, head on this end. Uppies does not always mean full lift. Dogs just need to think that they're getting uppies. Lotus, yeah, I can pick you up and you can fart if you want. See what happens when the person who tells the truth steals the ring? To whom will he point if not to himself? Well, yeah, it means, the wording of this as well means that it cannot be a truth teller that stole the ring. Yes. The way that it's worded, anyway. There might be another way of wording it to say that it can. But when you say accuses the other, then that means that if somebody's accusing someone else, they cannot confess themselves. Each accuses the other. Kayla, that's the equivalent of 2 U's. I could deadlift 2 U's. A Great Dane. Thanks for the compliment. Right. There you fucking go. I mean, this one might be a good one. Fish's head is 3 centimeters long. Its tail is the same length as its head plus half of its body. The body is as long as the head and the tail together. How long is the fish? You have 2 ropes and a lighter. Each rope takes exactly 1 hour to burn. We're not going to do these right now. Just another point. I am going to have to take that as my cue to leave today. Oh my god, RG, right? There's no fucking way that the rest of them are trustworthy. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that I'll be back in fighting fit form. At the minute, I don't feel great. You're avoiding brain usage in this heat. Breathe deeply, Kayla. Breathe deep. Well, this is the issue, Lotus. My body is telling me I need to poop. But I don't need to poop. Which is not good, because I have a auntie, not that auntie. I've got an auntie and a friend that has ulcerative colitis. And both of which have said that feeling of feeling like you need to poop, but just can't. So, thank you very much for popping in. But yeah, for anyone that's maybe just dropping in and being like, whoa, what's going on, Fraz? You don't feel well? Yeah, I got food poisoning over the weekend. It was my own silly fault. I prepared food on a chopping board that I knew was contaminated and I didn't wash it properly. Well, I say I knew it was contaminated. I only knew it was contaminated after finding out by, vomiting. But yeah. Anyway, Sunday was a write-off. Yesterday was a difficult stream. Today's been a difficult stream, but slightly easier. We're going to go and raid into Rain. I'm going to throw you guys over at Rain. Rain is fantastic. And it's currently playing some Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling. No, thank you. We are giving away Fear the Spotlight today. If you want to be in with a chance to win, keep yourself in with a chance to dance. Because this is the last chance to dance. I will be back tomorrow. We've completed Case of the Golden Idol and its DLCs now. Well, here's the thing. Today wasn't supposed to be a stream. Tuesdays is my admin day. The reason that I'm streaming today is because I didn't stream on Sunday, so this is a makeup stream, but I already had plans this evening, so I'm not even getting to do my admin today. And I'm already feeling a bit washed out, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway. Streamlabs is still being weird. I haven't had enough time to sit down and try and figure it out, because guess what? I haven't had an admin day yet. So I'm just going to have to say thank you to everybody. If you're over here, look at these subs and resubs. Pixie, Jimmy, Kenzo, Mitch, RG, by Lawson, all of these lovely folks. Lotus, Ananda, Jimmy. If you're over here, thank you very, very much. Can I get an exclamation mark tombola, please? We'll find out who's walking away with Fear the Spotlight. Aeon, congratulations. I will whisper you very shortly. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I'm really hoping that I'll be back to normal tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I'll definitely be streaming either way, unless something, horrendous happens, but touch wood, it won't. Much love. One day at a time. Don't shit yourself. Fun bonus fact for anyone that's waited this long at the end of the stream. I did accidentally shit myself just a little bit the other day. Anyway, goodbye, everybody! Goodbye!